Okay, so both teams ready now. This is a practice for the game on Monday night, which is our 4th league game. We've won each of the first 3. Which we're really chuffed about, because we're a new team. We're an old community. Been playing together for a long time, since the alpha. But competitive wise, we had a clan team a few years ago. We played in 6v6 in a couple of the leagues, but it's a while since we've done that. For those of you who don't know, Highlander is a particular game mode where each team is only allowed one of each class of player. There can be only one. It's a stopwatch mode. So the first team to catch all the points sets a time, and then the second team has to beat that time. I must warn you, this isn't strictly speaking a cast, this is just a practice run through really for the match on Monday. I'll be casting on Monday with Nutmegger, who's got a lot more stuff to say than I have, and he's much more interesting and informed, so you'll only have to put up with me on my own tonight. In future there'll always be a partner casting. We're going to have a guest caster on, Aggro from Critscast as well. Looking forward to that. And we're going to make a regular thing of this, because it's fun. But the main thing is we wanted the rest of the community to be able to share in the fun, because it's easy for 9 people to go ahead, enter a tournament, enter a league, and have all the fun themselves. So this way everyone gets to watch after the event. Tonight there'll be myself, I'm Colt, or Logan on Twitch, doing the kind of vague amateur casting, and Jimbo McPhee is in charge of all the visuals and the stream. He's controlling the camera behind the scenes, and here we go, setup. And the blue team is the PlayStuff A team for the game on Monday night. No, it isn't. It's the red team. That's my HUD. I need to refresh it.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Okay, the red team is the A team. It's hard to tell. Everyone playing members of the community. Several of the blue team are actually on the PlayStuff squad for Highlander, but not playing in this particular match on Monday, so helping out with the practice match.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. And this map, a wise decision to get A nice and quickly. Buy yourself some time to get B. A is the easiest point to get of the two. And you can't get on to C until you've captured A and B, so explaining that for those watching who haven't watched Team Fortress 2 before. There's Dancer's doing some lovely spy work. The engineer looking after his stuff. But unfortunately not well enough, and Blue easily taking the first point. As you can hear, trouble in B tunnel. The approach from A to B is a lot easier if you take the route through C. If you go B, much more of a choke, much more dangerous. Priest doing a sterling job sniping. And the Ubers from both sides being used there. Dancer's doing a sterling job as spy for the red team. Really nice play. Solid defence so far by the red side, although they are a little bit dispersed. They've got to keep that height advantage on the roof at this point. The moment blue get up there, the moment red will start to have trouble defending.
Our control point is being captured.
Very aggressive play by the blue team. Fantastic sentry down. Buys the scout and the pyro some time to get on the point. Catch the heavy off guard, he's running in. And he saves the day. Short of health. Can we get their game comms off, Jim? Oh, okay. Okay, oh, that's cool. It's not playing on the stream, their game comms. I can hear their game comms, so I just thought it was going out, and maybe that would be confusing. And at this point, just a solid defence. Sarah's got his Uber at 100%, and the spy takes him down, and the heavy. That's a really important move. Really important move. And here's Blue's medic and heavy on the point now. They've got a spare Uber. And Dances with backstabs takes them both out. Both out. Right under the nose of the pyro. He's having a fantastic game so far.
Good shot. Medic.
And really everywhere I look, Dances with backstabs is... I'm going to call him Dancers from now on. He actually calls himself Dancers with whatever he's doing, so he's Dancers with play stuff on the forum. Dancers with backstabs when he's playing spy, etc. This is a nice strong push in by Blue now. They've got their team together. The scouts swept out. The heavy's on the point. And a lovely defence by Stitch. He dropped down from the advantageous position of the roof. That could cost red, but in the short term it saved them. Lovely sniping from the priest. Battle of the spies at the top. And this is a really good defence from the red team. It'll serve them well in the next round. Buys them a nice lot of time. And here we have the heavy classes pushing in from the top of C. And they're on the point. Lovely work by the priest, taking down that demo man. Demo man's so important for securing a point when you're trying to take it. You can sticky up the doors with the sticky bombs. And the medic getting taken out by the soldier, who's going to do a decent job of cleaning this up by the looks of it.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
And an unfortunate departure from the point there by the red soldier. Let the heavy and the blue soldier walk in behind him. One of the hardest things to remember that when we're moving from pub to competitive play is the need to maintain positions, crucial positions that keep the rest of the team safe. And it looks like with 1 minute 40 left on the clock before default completion, Blue have capped the point with 4 minutes 40 now to take C and set a time. Blue with the advantage at the minute with 3 of the red team dead, but the all-important engineer, who is now down. I think he's got a sentry set up at the very top. And here comes the Uber from the blue team, from B entrance. The scout's on the top. The soldiers fall and the scout's on low health, but he's alive. He's taken out by the soldier, but the engineer follows up behind him and taunts. Can he take this taunting? No, he can't, and that was maybe a foolish move, but humorous nonetheless. And Red really need to regain control here and pin down their defences if they're going to hold Blue off for much longer, because all it's going to take is a soldier or a demo man to jump up from the A entrance. And here is a demo man taking care, clearing out the point, and Blue have it. Very respectable time by Blue, took C very smoothly.
Begins in 60 seconds.
And they can go into the next round confident that they've got a fairly decent time. They took a bit of time taking B, but they've made up for that, more than made up for that with the A and the C take.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
You're all right, Doc. I need to charge. I feel good. Thanks, Doc.
10 minutes of set at 10 seconds of set at time remaining. The medic's got it to his Uber. For both sides, the damage classes are the ones that are going to want to run forward and cause as much damage as possible. Demo man, heavy, soldier. Demo man and the soldier will be right at the front of the action. The scout. And a very clear decision by the blue side to go straight for A with the damage dealing classes, whilst covering any counter from B. And luckily for them, red teams decided they're going to let A fall and make a strong defence of B, which is a sensible decision, and one that's commonly taken. You keep all your team alive. You don't risk any quick cap of both caps. And these kills are really important for blue. It means that there's two less players available to red when they arrive at B. The red scout doing a great job. The blue scout rather doing a great job of just kind of keeping the spawn door exit under control. You could call it camping, but everything's fair game. Got some really important scouting information, which is what he's there for.
Alert.
And the blue medic's left running around, hoping he'll find someone soon that'll keep him alive. The priest, the sniper, will be wanting to take out the medic, unfortunately. Red spy, too good for that. Seric in the role of spy.
Control point is being captured.
And the red team going for a fairly kind of chaotic defence here. They're certainly pushing out from the base they're defending. But, you know, that's a strategy and it can work. Can be risky though. It also means that whenever you're meeting their players, you're not meeting them all as a team. So you obviously have less combined firepower. Lovely bit of flanking though by the scout, but one wonders whether it was worth it for losing his life. As blue pushed the point. Lovely work by Snow, the soldier for red. Killing the engineer, killing the sentry. Really on a roll. Important defence. Dancer's continuing to do amazingly good work as a spy. And he's down. So red getting their defence organised, getting a nice level 3 sentry up, trying to keep control of the roof, all important. Blue building up an Uber by the looks of it. Hanging back a little bit. The problem with this strategy is that whilst blue may be building up an Uber in the corridor, the rest of their team's out getting killed, so the strength of their push isn't going to be anything like as powerful as it could be. They really need to organise themselves, push as one unit.
Control point is being captured.
Some great calling from the blue team here. They know what the problems they're facing are, they know where all the other players are. They just can't seem to make that final push to the point. Red doing too much of a good job on defence, and that level 3 sentry which has just gone down. Keeping them at the point for a good time. Looks like they're going to take it now, blue. There's 4 of them on. Great work by the pyro, going out, making sure no one comes in and causes any unnecessary bother. Stitch straight up onto the roof, covering the high ground. The weakest point for the blue team when they're standing on the point, capping it, and they're taking it. The spy apparently is on the roof, capping C as we speak. And can he stay alive? Dancer's really the man of the match, and unfortunately the heavy's fist's too big, and he goes down. Okay, so great pressure from blue here, really great pressure. They've used their Uber, they want to get to the top, make the most of it. There's just one heavy up there to deal with. Maybe use the Uber a little bit early there. Maybe it was to save their skin. Blue team have still got 6 minutes to take this point now to beat the time set by red. Oh, my HUD's faulty. They have 2 minutes 40. So 2 minutes 40. 2 minutes now. And blue team, all up to the top. Taking it before I can even move my camera around to see who was
In 60 seconds.
getting it. So, I believe that's 1-0 for the reserve team. And while we're at this setup point for the next round, I have to say it's a lot easier to cast with a co-caster. Nutmegger doing it with me when we first had this idea the other day, and he'll be here on Monday night at 8:30 for the real thing. He'll certainly be able to help filling time in between these gaps where Boyley's got to pee. So short break, I think.
Well, okay, I'm just watching the stream coming in from Twitch TV instead of the Source TV, so I might actually be a little bit behind as we go in. Hopefully we'll be able to sort this out in a second. Jimbo, do you know how we do this? Yeah, sure. The Source TV is actually working for this game, is it? I apologise for everybody who's watching the stream at the moment. I'm actually having a conversation with Jimbo, but you can't hear him going out. Alright, thanks very much for that, Jim. So anyway, we've got the blue team battling out. We've got a little demo battle. They've just caught up on A, and we're going round through the back onto C, back onto B.
Control point is being contested.
Okay, so sorry about that. If anyone wondered where I'd gone, my microphone broke. Hopefully it's working now. Hopefully Jim can confirm that.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
I'll just get myself into the game so I'm nice and caught up and everything. It's about a 20-second delay if I'm commenting on the Twitch stream.
Okay, small technical hitch there for me. If you wondered why I disappeared, my microphone was breaking, so I've just sorted that out. Hopefully, if someone can confirm to me whether they can hear me on stream, that'd be most appreciated. Welcome back. Wicked, it's working. Okay, and hey Nutmegger, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm rock and roll at the moment. I'm quite excited about these practices coming out.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a really good game so far. I've just lost touch with what's happening. The reserves won the first game anyway with a really strong bit of play, and we're now in the second. And I'm sure you know more than I do about that.
Sorry, cool. Just to make sure I don't throw any more spanners into the works, I'm just sorting out the Source TV thing, concentrating on that, and I'll get right to you when I'm casting when ready.
Good stuff, mate. That's why we have practices, so we can work all this stuff out. I'll tell you what, I'm really digging Jim's overlay and his camera work on the. I've got the stream on my laptop to the right of me, and we're obviously broadcasting from Jim's Super Leak computer, at a really nice high resolution, so hopefully everyone's liking that. A little bit better than my 6-year-old rig.
Certainly better than the frame rate I was getting on my machine. It's suffering away, the poor little 2.5 gigahertz processor. running TF2 and then doing this.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, I love my machine. It's a quad, and it's a quad core 266, so it does a good job. But yeah, it shows its age when it comes to streaming. And this is putting a great bit of pressure on the point at the minute. Soldier's the last man standing, joined by a medic. They're going to take this. And that's seemingly from nowhere, Blue, storming the cap on C. So 4 minutes 42, the time to beat now for the blue team.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
A good time set by the place to fate team, looking to get their the scores back even at 1-1 before going on to the next map.
I am charged. Thanks, mate.
So we're going to have a practice of both gravel pit and of gully wash, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah.
5, 4.
This is an interesting pairing of maps for the semi-competitive Highlander team, because it's less linear and straightforward than just going for a single push map. So
Yeah,
consider
sure.
when you're attacking and when you're defending, and there's a lot of choices to be made on the score at the moment, and it's, you know, with 9 people it's a bit more tricky to get that sort of coordination going than it is with the traditional 6-man competitive form.
Absolutely, but I think as well, I think it makes it more fun. You know, I think that some of the very strict 6v6 matches are very much about who's the better shot, who's got the quickest reactions, and it's nice to bring this bigger element of strategy, if you like, into more competitive play in TF2. It can make some more interesting spectating as well.
Oh, definitely. It's always nice in competitive TF2 when you see the outside, you know, core 4 classes getting used. And with Highlander, you got that running all the time.
Lovely work by Boy Lee, playing Danan there. He's just taken out the engineer. He's almost got the heavy there. Certainly injured him. He won't be able to come out quite so proudly. And Red choosing to defend quite far. This is a lovely position for a sentry. I didn't put it there last game, which was, I thought, a mistake, but it's really good place to defend. Having said that, it's just been taken down straight away. But nonetheless, it remains a strong point. It can cause some damage to people on the point. It keeps the engineers' base safe. Gives the medic somewhere to retreat and heal. And the pyros finishing it. Blue look like they're starting to get the balance on B. Soldier on the point. Dealt with by Red, who get a chance to regroup, get that sentry back up, get the dispenser up.
So, who are your standout players at the moment? I've only just caught up with the game, and I just want to know who you think's really sort of making it out.
I think Kalmugger's playing his usual solid game, but I think the person who's impressed me the most and got the most crucial kills is Dancers with backstabs. He's been playing a superb game as Spy.
Now he's using the dead ringer as
I'll have to look. He has possibly been changing, but yeah.
I apologise at the moment, my client is taking a tour of the internet. I think I've just connected to Camo's favourite pony server.
Less than a minute left now for the team to cap blue. That's cap B. A soldier trying his best. I think something's gone wrong. Okay, so Jim's just explaining to me that because of the delay on Source TV 20 seconds, I missed the last 20 seconds because Source TV changes to the new map as soon as the server changes to the new map, but hasn't necessarily finished playing me the match. So I'm afraid we missed the last exciting bit of that game due to the map change. Maybe on Monday we'll make sure that there is no map change after the game initially. Just change the config so the map runs twice and then move it on manually.
I think that's why the players usually aren't set up in those first few 20 seconds anyway.
Yeah. Cool, okay, great. Yep, we will be right back in a bit. We're going to mute the stream for a second and just get this sorted.